Hello and welcome back to Stoma at Homer. I'm Helen. I am an ostomate. I have a fistula and I have a heart condition. I also have a bad back, but I'm not going to be covering any of that on these videos. So today's topic I want to cover is showering or bathing with a colostomy or an ileostomy. I've got notes down here so I don't miss anything, so just excuse me. So first and foremost, showering is not just about hygiene or having a bath. It's not just about hygiene. That's obviously the main reason for it. But what I've found in my own personal journey is it's also a mental health booster. So I can be, in bed not very well with various things, and then, greasy hair and crusty eyes and all of the things that I know everybody struggles with at times. And then I literally have to force myself to get in the shower because in part I know it's going to exhaust me. In part I don't like the changes between hot and cold and wet and dry and stuff like that. But also in part just because I know that the impact it's going to have maybe, immediately afterwards, being tired, my arms feeling too heavy to dry my hair, that kind of thing. But I've forced myself to have that shower. Well, with a colostomy, it's slightly different. It's a different level. That I'm talking about sometimes just having a shower because you just are feeling low or you're feeling slightly unwell. But then with a colostomy, there's an extra layer on top of the process that either needs to happen before you have a shower or after you've had the shower. So for me, I have two types of shower. I don't have a bath anymore, various reasons, but essentially getting in and out of the bath's an issue. So showers are my go-to. Two types of showers I have, One is with a colostomy bag attached, and the second is what I call a naked shower, which is a bagless shower. So the reason that I got into bagless showering really early on in post-op was because the bag that I had, I'm not going to name the bags, all I'm going to say is in a little while the one that I currently use doesn't have this issue. So what would happen is I would have a shower, and then water would be getting in all kinds of places within the bag, but also the outside edge of the flange would become, anybody who's got a colostomy knows what I'm talking about, it becomes like gooey and sticky and tacky, and then you'll find an hour later it's on the towels that you dried yourself with, or if you've had to quickly get dried and get dressed and go out, it's actually on the inside of the clothes that you're wearing, especially bottom half clothes like trousers or skirts or things like that. For me, again, I'm weird with textures and stuff. The goopiness was too awful, so I found that I would change the bag, take the bag off. So the complication with that was I had to wait till the stoma was quiet. So now I'm in a better pattern where I know that my output is normally when I wake up and then after I've eaten meals. So if I can, wake up, get the main part of everything over and done with, and then I can take the bag off and have a shower. And I do still have naked showers, and I really enjoy them, but they do come with their own little risks, as I'm sure you can figure that one out. So the other shower that I have is with the bag on. So what I will do, because I have the drainable bags, is I will empty the bag and then I will go ahead and have my shower. Like I said, the bags that I'm using at the moment, Pelican Moda V, if anybody's interested, I don't have the goopiness issue, and it's so much better. Sorry, I'm just reading my notes. So if I've had a shower with bag off, then I'm getting dried. Obviously I don't want to be knocking the exposed bowel. So what I've found that helps me, this is only what I do. Please take medical advice, don't just go and do what I'm suggesting. But I get one of the EB dry wipes and I fold it so that there's a couple of layers thickness, and then I have medical tape, or we have in this country it's like micropore, things like that, but basically medical tape, and then I tape it on over the stoma so that there's a bit of a barrier. Say if there's any like liquid leaking or mucus leaking, then that dry wipe is perfectly capable of dealing with that whilst I have my towel around me, or my dressing gown whilst I do my hair and things like that. So that's something that I found helpful. And obviously if you have skin sensitivities, then you will know that whether or not you can do the medical adhesive or not. And then the other thing that I've found really helpful is to use the hairdryer to my advantage. So if I've had a naked shower, I will say if that's the stoma, I will bunch up some of the a dry wipe there, and then I'll hold that on whilst I go over the skin with the hairdryer, just so that it's completely dry. Once it's completely dry, then I go ahead to use the barrier wipes and apply the bag as normal. But also the hairdryer, so if you have got your bag on and your bag is damp, and for the best of intentions, all bags, even the ones with the amazing water wicking, sweat wicking fabrics, they do get damp after a shower. So just again, the hairdryer, use it to your advantage. It's really, really good. It dries the bag off quickly, and then you're good to go. Because one of the things I found is if you don't do that and you just get dressed with a damp bag, it will dry after about, say, half an hour, but if you need to go out and about, it will wick through into your clothing, and then you have this weird wet patch on your clothes, or damp patch on your clothes. Plus it goes cold, so you know it cools the area down. If that's not what you want, then dry your bag off before. I think that's about it for me today. So I really hope that this has helped someone. Like I said, showering is not just about hygiene, it's about mental health. It will make you feel so much better that you've achieved something that day. I know that it can be exhausting, but it's still worth it. And bag on, bag off. Let me know what you do when you have a shower. Okay, bye bye.